Welcome to Today, we are going to tell you about the great guide on how to get great hair. Before we start, please like and subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get new updates. It can be easy to take your hair for granted until it isn't there anymore. When it comes to hair, sadly, that's just the way it is. You don't really appreciate it until you no longer have it. Apply these pieces of advice so your hair remains on your head. Improper nutrition can cause hair loss. To produce and sustain a healthy head of hair, your body requires the nutrients found naturally in fruits and veggies. If thinking about losing hair causes you to feel blue, then you might change your mind and focus on the advantages of not having any hair. One of the best things about having no hair is that you don't ever have to wonder about how it looks. Your diet is a big factor to look into if you are experiencing hair loss. An unhealthy diet is bad for your hair, with excess carbohydrates and junk food consumption being particularly deleterious for hair health. Look to eat more foods that are high in proteins and low in fats, such as poultry and fish. And focus on fresh vegetables in order to provide your hair with the proper vitamins for long-term health. Some hair products might actually be very bad for your hair. You should decide on hair products carefully, to be aware of products that aren't right for you. Many products can cause your hair to fall out, or greatly reduce its growth, two problems that are often difficult to reverse. Only apply products to your hair that have been researched. You should avoid brushing your hair until it is dry. Wet hair is susceptible to damage. Brush when it's dry since dry hair is more resilient than wet. The brushing of wet hair might result in frizzy hair and split ends. Lower how much stress you are under. The more anxious or stressful your life is, the higher the likelihood will be that you lose hair. Stress, in addition to causing and accelerating hair loss, will prevent any hair loss treatments from working. To avoid hair loss that might be related to a vegan or vegetarian diet, monitor your intake of soy and iodine. Soy can affect the thyroid, and thyroid imbalances are a cause of loss of hair. Mixing rosemary and potatoes in boiling water can actually make your hair grow faster when you rinse it in the resultant concoction. Boil the water, potatoes, and rosemary in a pan, and then let the mixture cool to room temperature. Use once an evening. To keep a beautiful, healthy head of hair, avoid exposure to toxins and pollutants. Harmful substances that find their way inside your body make you less healthy, and as your body struggles to stay healthy. This can have an adverse effect on your hair and contribute to its loss. For example, you do not want to be near unhealthy traffic fumes, or whenever you are dealing with toxic chemicals, gloves should always be worn. Changing your shower routine can reduce hair loss. Rub your scalp gently when drying your hair. A hairdryer may seem like a better option than using a towel, but it can cause even more damage. If you have to use one, make sure you set it to low. Your hairstyle can have a big impact on hair loss. Some practices that can result in hair loss are wearing tight ponytails, barrettes, and other constricting devices. This can cause traction alopecia and makes your hair fall out. Ingesting spicier foods will boost overall circulation and protect your hair. Cayenne pepper has capsicum, which could stimulate the growth of hair, and it can strengthen hair follicles. You can find vitamin A in cayenne pepper, which should reduce the risks of hair loss. You can combat hair loss and grow stronger, fuller hair with the help of natural remedies widely available. Ask to speak to an employee at a nutritional supplement store about what they know about the hair loss products they stock. You could also consult your pharmacist on his opinion about the products that he has. Hair dyeing is best left to professionals. Don't be tempted by cheap drugstore hair dyes. Make sure that you request that the hairdresser uses the foils instead of an overall hair dye. You should not let hair dye touch your scalp, as it will damage it and make the chances of losing hair bigger. Protein is essential to keeping hair loss at a minimum. Hair is composed of protein. Choose fish, poultry, beef, or eggs for the biggest protein punch. If meat doesn't tickle your fancy, there are always beans and lentils, both being very healthy choices. You can minimize hair loss by consuming protein. Watching that hair go down the drain can certainly be depressing. Educate yourself to find the right hair loss treatment for your situation and your happiness. Apply what you've learned here, and you should soon see a difference in your hair. So guys, I'm all today. This is just an informative video. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please share and subscribe.